Hello everyone, this is Joe for Soft Corners here, and for today's video, it's been a little while since I turned the camera around, so I figured I'd do that, just get my face on camera again here a little bit. And also, I like doing this for videos that I'm doing that are, a little bit more personal, and today's is because I have a package right here which I'm going to open up, and this is from my good buddy Dylan over at Double D Vintage Baseball Cards. And so what prompted this, this is actually a purchase. What prompted that is, I will link Dylan below in the, I'm sure everybody knows Dylan by this point, but I'll link his stuff down below. But his video, a couple videos back now, he did, showed bits and pieces of it and in his national recap, but showed off the custom piece that Skaght from Reindeer Studios did for him, that was given to him at the National, in the Ted Williams surfing and like the 59 Ted Williams flare design. And they also gave him, made 100 custom cards of it, for him to do whatever he wanted to or give out at some point. So which I think is a really cool idea. Dylan, to give them out, just said the easiest way would be to buy something from his eBay store and then just leave a note saying that you'd like one of the customs. So I know I probably could have just texted Dylan and he probably would have just sent one to me right away, but I not only it's kind of, he's going to donate the $5 from every purchase and then match it, and then donate to a couple different charities that he mentioned. So just wanted to support that. And I've been following his eBay store. I'll try and leave that in the description also. I can't remember the numbers and I don't want to say the wrong numbers off the top of my head. But I'll leave that in the description so you can check out his store if you want to go either check out his video to hear the full description of what to do, or just check out his store. And not only that, just a great eBay store. I mean, I've been watching it for a while, just never really, there's a lot of nice vintage cards I'd like on there. It just wasn't anything that was in my budget for the moment or anything I wanted to buy currently. But once he mentioned this, I just immediately went on there and looked through just at some different stuff that I hadn't looked for before. I was mainly just looking for vintage, so I was looking for some guys more modern than I PC, and then also some autographs. So I was able to find a couple things, and I want to make sure. Last time I dropped one of the stickers, which I found later, but so this is just all from the actual purchase. Make sure there wasn't a note in here on anyway. Okay, we can skip that for now. All right. So probably going to look through this just a little bit before I show anything, just because there's an order in which I want to show things. Right. So Dylan, really appreciate this. I messaged him just that to let him know I was buying something. I mean, I think he would have probably saw my name, but just to let him know that was me, because it's different. My eBay name's different than my this is the sticker I dropped last time. And also we'll get into that more. This, I have something else to mention about this sticker, but we'll get into that more then. All right. So first off, just wanted to show that, and this, have one of these already. I may have to bring this with to the National next year if Adam will be there and try and get him to autograph this as well. Really awesome customs there if you want to check out both their channels, if those work. So really excited to get another one of those. Okay, so we'll leave these two for last. All right, so I'll get these out of the... Sorry, a little bit of work here, and then... All right, so like I said, I had never searched for what autographs Dylan had at all. So I just searched for autographs, and these were really cool. I had seen these for other players before. So in 2019, in Topps Archive, for the 50th anniversary of the Montreal Expos, they came out with a whole set of autographs that you could pull from the packs. And there's some really great names. I mean, there's a lot of, not that I'm a Phillies fan, but I mean, just always the amount of players that came through the Expo system. Gary Carter, and then Dawson, and Pedro Martinez after he was with the Dodgers, and then Randy Johnson, and just the amount of guys that started there came through. Larry Walker, just a lot of great Moises Alou, just a lot of great players that really enjoyed watching growing up. So this is a really cool set, and it's so Expo started in 1969. So on the 1969 design, they did this whole set. You can see the foil stamping down here that says has the Expo's logo, and then 50th anniversary, or it just says 50 years. So this first one is Tim Burke. I will be honest, I did not really know much about Tim Burke. Had decent stats, didn't pitch real long, but just thought the design was really cool. These were, one-time thing for the 50th anniversary, and there's some really, like I mentioned, I know there's a Pedro, I know there's a Randy Johnson, so some really awesome autographs I'd love to have. Don't know if I'll ever get any of those for sure, but like I said, just wanted to find something on Dylan's store to support him, and I thought these were super cool. So then there was another one, and I'll just show the card first. So this one, Rondell White, who really, I think he played about like 14 years or so. Played with a couple different teams. I believe he was an all-star with the Padres. I think that was his lone all-star year, and then I think he ended with the Twins, but really kind of underrated player. Ended up with 1,500 hits, just around 200 home runs, I believe, and like a 289 or 290 career average. So was definitely a good to very good player for a number of years, which definitely not perennial all-star or Hall of Famer or anything, but still awesome to have guys like this. I mean, there's a lot more guys that did a lot worse than him for his career, so I wasn't sure until right before. I did have a Rondell White already. I had him on the signature series here, but just because of how cool this set is for the 50th anniversary, definitely all right with having a second. So those were two of the pickups. And then, so this is one of the first cards I saw, because I was searching for different players that I PC on his store, and I ended up searching for Jim Tomei, and this card came up. So as soon as I saw it, I just put it on my watch list so I could go back and after the cards I found. I'll go back and purchase them all. So I knew this was right away just because of how cool it was to just bring everything full circle and connect it. So I guess I'll start here. So I said wanted to bring back to this sticker. So if you can see back here on my cork board, I also have that sticker hanging up there already, and that is hanging where right next to its two Baseball Thrills cards, Ernie Banks and Duke Snider. And I also had the Willie Mays card there, which if anybody saw the video Dylan made where I gifted that to him, and he definitely hooked me up some cards in return. But just because of how much that card meant to him, and he just wanted a card that was in beat up condition like that, which started out in beat up condition, and then I just decided to pin it up there. But he just asked if he could have it, and it could tell how much it meant to him, so just immediately sent it to him, and that is now on his cork board that he sees every day. So this card is from 2004 Topps Heritage. So this was in the 55 design. Now they did not have, well, this is an insert, but this is the then and now insert of Willie Mays and Jim Thome. So first I was kind of thinking why they did, because they tried to match the set for the years, and they didn't have combo cards in 55. But then I realized it's the then and now insert, so it has the colors of 55 Topps and, you know, the horizontal design. But then it just shows the home run leaders from each year, 55, and then also 2003. So what's super cool and why I wanted this card right away is just how this all came full circle. So I found this card because I was searching for Jim Thome, because I'm a Phillies fan, and I also have a pretty small, would definitely like to keep growing it, PC of Jim Thome, which ties me to Skaght, him being a Cleveland Guardians and formerly Indians fan, which ties the whole thing together, why I made the purchase, because of this amazing card. So psyched to have one of these. This is awesome. And I do not remember, I know I had 100 of them. I don't know if only some of them were autographed by Skaght. I have to check with Dylan, or if only 10 of them were autographed, but this one is 1 of 10. So regardless of, you know, the numbering or what, I'm just honored to have one of these. And just look at that. They're just seeing the initial, I don't remember if it was in Dylan's video or Scott's video. I think it was in Scott's. It was in both. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember, but at the National of Skaght giving this to Dylan, may not have been a couple tears, I believe, but just seeing Dylan's reaction, just seeing this awesome piece. Scott's art is just amazing. Not just even here in the community, like, I mean, just overall, it's just amazing. And then to take that original piece, which was awesome, and just get them made into cards like this that add on to the original set of 80 cards. This being 81 here is just just amazing. So, like I said, super stoked to have this. Like I said, just perfect. As soon as I saw this, I knew it was the perfect, just to tie it all in together. Like I said, I gave the Willie Mays card to Dylan. I bought these cards from Dylan, and because of that, got this card from Skaght, which ties back to us being a mutual Jim Tomei fan, which ties back to the whole reason I ended up looking for that card. So, like I said, just thought that was just the perfect card to bring it full circle. I'm probably definitely going to put this in magnetic right away. Just so awesome. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching this. Dylan, thank you for, like I said, I think I started saying, I always say like I said, but I started saying before, text him, let him know, and I think within like 10 minutes he had shipping notification was out already, and this came all the way from Hawaii in like 3 or 4 days. So just awesome to get these cards in. So glad to have this card. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Skaght, for making this incredible piece and doing this awesome gesture for Dylan, making the extra cards. I'm sure a lot of people that in the community, or just whoever ends up with this card, is also going to be very happy. I know I am. So, so we'll just leave with this up and say thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Skaght. And just remember, any card can be a great looking card, even if it has 4 soft corners. Thank you.